Strickland, straight ahead. If you want some friendly advice, a haircut and take a bath. You wouldn't get hassled so much. Hope this ride helped you out. Have a nice day, huh? Where the hell do you think you're going? Hey, I'm talking to you, goddammit. See some ID. All right, you're under arrest. You hear me? Now put your hands on the car. Now you put your hands on the car and you spread them. Now you're gonna put your hands on that car. How you do it, you decide right now.
Excited of that Rocky scene, just with all the latest news events and even the last year or two with all of their move-on powers. Remember they staged the that event in Martin Place where they let them set up the tents just so they could create a big enough spectacle that they could bring in new laws. They never would have let that get off the ground if they didn't want to introduce that new law. It's they can move them off from public places. And they've got all this facial recognition camera to keep undesirables out. So you might sort of have someone who's a bit of a, I mentioned in my last video, bit of a troublemaker. And yeah, they also mentioned last video, you know, they'll be sort of not welcome in certain parts of town, and the powers sort of that's how they'll be executed. Now they obviously can't drive you straight to the border without reason, but they'll just invent a reason. Because if you read that article about the drones, they say they're going to train police to have search for signs of radicalisation. It's got, I think he's radicalising. Move him on. Yeah. Yeah, their powers are pretty sweeping. They can virtually move you on for anything. So I think this Rambo scene was a bit of a precursor to what's going to be happening in all cities, not just in Australia, all over the world. You know that Grenfell Tower? So that area was mapped out for the elite. So they won't get rid of the tower. They want to get rid of the people because they're not going to rebuild it and let the people move back in, are they? No, well, a few people die, but quite a few people die, but they're not going to let the residents move back into, rebuild it with insurance money. That's what should happen. No, they've been moved out for good. There's the only way they could get them out. So that area, part of London, wherever it was that's been earmarked. So all around the major cities. And that Catholic college, I did a video on that in Adelaide. They don't want that there. They sort of they're securing all the land around and setting up checkpoints and exclusion zones by removing the homeless in all the areas of the major cities where the seats of power are, or institutions, or even just desirable parts. And these cameras are going to be used. They'll just they could probably even put a list of names in who isn't allowed in, and when a camera detects that person, alarm comes up on some copper's screen. Oh yeah, Mayor Terwilliger's. He thinks he's going to St Kilda, does he? He wants to go and look at the Gatwick. Oh, we might just dispatch a. There he is. We know where he is. There's a car nearby. I'll just go and have a yarn to him, find out what's going on, like the TSA officers do. People are marked there, so when people that are on the list, they can't get through the airport without being searched and, you know, virtually given an enema, and everyone else gets to go through. So yeah, I think that's how this will work. All right, that's it.